wanted to follow along. Figured it'd be fun to chat while I work. talking. Hey, Steve. Hey, buddy. I'm just doing random stuff in the garage with the bug eye. But you'll hear all the fun developments tomorrow. I just finished doing something with the cam caps. Now I've got the oil pan out and I'm pulling this old gasket off. I'm going to have to replace that. Also going to have to clean this thing because it's kind of gross. Old cork gasket. Yeah, there's like so much bearing material in here. We're going to take that inside and wash it a little bit. We got oil pickup. Oh, it was time to put a new thing up there. How are you doing, buddy? And what are you guys up to today? Happy birthday to your daughter. I saw that on Facebook. Working on the chimney. Getting it ready for tomorrow. I adjusted the timing on the sandbar, but when I started it this morning, it was no different. So I'm sure it's still running rich. Pizza. I'm looking forward to it, man. I don't think I'm supposed to pull whatever that is out of the oil pickup screen. Yeah, I mean, it definitely ain't running lean. But I am going to have to adjust it at some point, and I've never done that before, so that'll be a learning experience too. Sweet smell of CRC brake clean. I need better lighting in here. This doesn't look cracked or anything, so I think we're good there. It's just dirty. So you can see my new little setup, and then up there's the TV. So I used to have to sit like this to read everything, but I picked this up on Amazon for dirt cheap, and they actually make a monitor mount for pegboard. So I snagged that, got this thing mounted up so that I can be right here, use my computer if I want, which is mounted up there, run OBS, do all the things without having to give myself, neck problems. I got the mic right here just because nobody had been on, so I didn't see the need to continue wearing it. But if I need to, I can put it on if the audio is not good enough. Yuck. Just trying to be like you, man. I just want to be famous one day and be able to import vehicles left and right and have a sick YouTube channel. Be able to own a plasma cutter and a media blaster and Civ part of North Carolina, which is, at this point, it's all of North Carolina. Everybody from the north continuing to move down. You just keep doing the cool stuff you're doing and you'll definitely get there. I was chatting, I tagged some folks in, like, yes, of course I want to get to 1,000 followers or subscribers, right? Like, there's obviously a monetary benefit of that. But I also have stuff that I'm just trying to get rid of out of my house, and one of those things I've already promised to people is the giveaway for the Baja Designs lights. It's $1,100 lights that are coming out of my pocket that I'm giving away that I could have sold easily for like probably $400 or $500. But I'm giving them away when I hit 1,000. So I tagged a bunch of people. I'm like, hey, if we can get to 1,000 faster, I can give these things away faster. I can get them out of my way. And someone who's very good at the whole algorithm thing was like, I put a lot of time into my algorithm so that it wouldn't get messed up. So, you know, if you have any questions, ask me. I'm happy to help. Basically, a very nice way, and I appreciate the offer to help me figure out what to do with the algorithm, and I would take him up on that. But essentially a very polite way of saying, nah, I'm not going to subscribe. Oh well, that's fine. I know you have the plasma cutter, but unfortunately, well, we'll have something to plasma cut, we just won't necessarily need to. And if you saw the, I'm assuming you can hear me when I'm not facing the microphone, it's like right back there. But I'm assuming you saw the stories. There will be a new WRX sitting here soon. So this one will be back on its nuts, out into the backyard, and as long as nothing crazy happens, I will have a blue one right here. It's a 2004, so it's not a bug eye. But we will make it a bug eye. The only difference in the bug eye and blob eye that I've been told is the bumper, the hood, the lights, and essentially what mounts all that together, which is the radiator core support. So on this car, the lower radiator core support is, she's left the chat. So I reached out to some people on Facebook. I found a guy that's like 2 hours towards the coast. He had a parts car. I was like, hey, this is what I need. It was in perfect shape. He's like, I can cut it out. Just tell me where you need me to cut it. I was like, well, blah, blah, blah. Sent him a picture, and he's like, can we talk on the phone? Sure. And he said, how about I just sell you the whole car? And you have everything you can need, or you could just swap things over to this one. It's like, well, I really would rather have the bug eye, because the bug eye is the dream of mine. Like, they're all great. I like them all. The blob eye, not my favorite at all. The bug eye is just the one that I've always wanted. And I see, as much as I love the Sedona red, I've always wanted a blue and bronze WRC bug eye. So he sent me videos and a couple pictures, and there's no rust that I see on it. He does not have the title. He knows who does, and supposedly Monday that guy showed me a text message. That guy's going to go to the DMV and get the title. If he does, great. If he doesn't, still okay. I already know that there's no lien on it. It is a salvage title, but that's okay. But it's like there's no rust. So I can take the top of this radiator core support, graft it onto that one, take this hood and the JDM bug eye lights that I have, and we'll have a 2004 bug eye. So that's the plan so far. Maybe next, the problem, which you know all about, is me finding something that can tow the vehicle here. It's always a problem if I need to use one of the two vehicles I pay for that has a towing hitch. So I can't tow it with the sandbar. So So I'm gonna have to wait until I can get the Ascent to hook up to the trailer, or I can find something that is capable of towing to go out there and pick it up and bring it back. And then when I bring it back, it'll come in here. I'll probably back it in for a change. But it'll be in here a little bit over because I don't have enough room. And this will either live on the side of my house, which you'll see it in a couple weeks when you come out, or we'll actually push it into the backyard. I've got a fenced in backyard, so we can just get it back there. But yeah, we won't have to plasma cut anything, but we can still plasma cut some things. So yeah, let's do that. And I got like the whole streaming setup up here, dog. Like, bring your camera with you. We can stream it, or we can record it, and all the things and stuff and things. Garage beer. But yeah, the really cool thing is I have not contributed anything towards that blue chassis. That was actually crowdfunded. So people that subscribe and follow and like the Instagram stuff and that I chat with pretty often, they all made it happen. So it's really cool to have a support system like that, because I've never had that before. Never had a lot of folks that I've hung out with. Didn't have people that I would jump in the car with and go grab pizza 2 more hours further away from my house. I've never had that before, so that's really cool. Got that now. Never had a buddy that I would just go hang out with in the garage, which you'll meet Taylor at some point. He's got a 90, I think it's a 95, maybe it's a 96 van, supercharged, sandbar. It's beautiful. It's in great shape. So we're doing like all the maintenance things, everything you could possibly think of to that. And yeah, I mean, it's been a cool ride. And then like doing all this stuff, like having a sweatshirt that has like a logo on it and stuff, that I've never, yeah, like this is all just a little surreal to me. I am, however, thinking once I finish up in here, I might run to Walmart and buy some more vinyl. Thinking about putting the garage, kind of like you have Zootney on the windshield. I was thinking about doing something similar to that on the side of the tailgate, or not the tailgate, the bed sides. So maybe like a YouTube logo and an Instagram logo, and then the Garageaholic. I don't know. Let me know what you think. I think. Maybe. Because I see people like videoing the truck, but my Instagram tag fits between those 2 little uprights on the back glass, and so it's like, it's tiny. And it's black on black. No, it's gray on black, so they're not gonna see it. Alright, let's oh, this isn't even CRC, this is Providence Automotive. I don't know where the hell this came from. Okay, we'll use it. Safety first. I feel like I'm panning for gold. Wow, that is strong. Wow. Alright, where's my thing? Thing's over here. Ugh. Harbor Freight. Buckets are great for oil. Then I just take this to the dump. Super easy. That is so nasty looking. That is like nothing but glitter that came out of there. Oh wow. This thing was last leg. I don't even know. Bruh. Jesus. Can you see like the sheen off of that? It's all bearing. Jesus. I hope this damn thing even starts when I'm done. If this is what this thing looks like on the inside, I can't even imagine how nasty the inside of the sandbar engine is. Bro. Jeez. Wow. That's gonna have to go inside and get scrubbed. Oh man. Yeah. Very sparkly, very gross. And then this dude like painted everything with red paint. And it's freaking everywhere. That's not RTD, that is literally wrinkle red paint. Tell Angel I'll trade her if she would like a bug eye. She could have a classic. Brake calipers are clean and rebuilt. I really do need to get a media booth though if I'm gonna keep doing this kind of nastiness. Tell her the tow truck will be bringing the bug eye over. And Angel, thank you. I'll take that mediocre, and you know I'm kidding. I'll take that mediocre WRX off your hands. Nah, for real. The STI should look exactly like what yours does, in my opinion. That is like the epitome of what the WRX should be. And they just showed off like some new STI variant that has like the longest name ever. Fight me. Yes. What are we having? No, thank you. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Alright, we'll let that drain onto the towel. No, we're not having pizza, that's for sure. She makes good pizza though. She got into this whole like sourdough bread making thing. I don't know. Like I knew she was from Edgecombe County when we got married, but like I didn't know she was gonna become a hillbilly. But she's got chickens and she makes sourdough bread. She makes pizza with the sourdough bread. It's really good. But she doesn't do it often enough. But for real though, Angel, if you want, I'd do you the solid, and we can push Steve's hunk of junks out into the yard, and you could have prime real estate in there. Think of it this way: it's a learning experience, and it's an opportunity to grow closer with the love of your life. And Steve, the love being super, But you just let me know. Think it over. Ponder a little while. We don't have to make your decision up for you today. You can have your opinion tomorrow, and we'll do it anyway. I'm kidding. All right. I'll just talk like this, right over here by the wall. I have a feeling if I took her WRX, I'd be the one dying. Hey, is that what we're taking? Or are we going to take the Corolla? The Rollin' Corollin' to pizza? What are we riding in? Because obviously we're not all going to be riding in the sandbar unless somebody's sitting in the back. And even then, it's still going to take us 3 business days. Nice. Very nice, very nice. I don't know if you watch the reels and stuff. Heard that. I don't know if you ever see like the reels and the dude MX Revival. He does like dirt bike stuff, but he is hilarious. Holy cow, he is hilarious. He does like Arnold Schwarzenegger impressions, and just makes some lewd comments here and there as he's doing it. And then whenever he's like done with something, or he takes something off that he doesn't need to touch for a little while, he's like, rest. And I don't know, man, it's funny to me. It's a very clean-ish looking oil cap for an engine that doesn't run. What time are you guys planning to, assuming you can type, and if you can't, that's fine, you can text me later, but let me know what time you're planning to get to the show tomorrow, so I can plan to be there about the same time. We can park next to each other or whatever, or near each other, or, I mean, it's not like it's a big thing. I could be on the other side and it's not a big deal. And I don't know if you know Roger. I can introduce you to Roger. He's one of the guys that puts this one on. He's got a couple right-hand drives. He's got a sandbar. He's got the Nissan something Gran Turismo sedan. And then he's got I think he's got a S15 Sylvia that he's working on. I can't remember. I think that's what it is. I think it's a Sylvia. Be there at 8. All right, cool. I'll leave my house tonight to get there in time. Nah, I can be there at 8. It's about a 45, 50-minute drive for me probably, since it's off Capitol. How's the, I mean, granted I've got the mic over here, but how's the picture quality and the audio been? Like, I've only dropped 0.2% of a frame, so 215 total frames out of 30 frames per second and 51 minutes of streaming. Like, how's the audio and video been? I'm always trying to make this thing better, even if only one person is here with me. Let's see if I got another one of these O-rings. Come on here, you bastard. I do not want to rip you. Very good. Yeah. Let me, Now what do you think? Audio a little better? Should be a little better because it's actually right by my mouth hole. But yeah, when nobody was on here and it was like bouncing around, I just hung it up there. So, Taylor, the guy that's local with the van, he used to stream quite a bit on Twitch, like gaming and his workouts and stuff like that. And so this is his mic because mine just was not. And then he gave me he's letting me use his stream deck so that I can change things. If I go this way, I don't know, can you see? Yeah, like right here is the stream deck. So I can do things like top cam, the workbench, DJI. I can even black it out for a second. And we're back. Steven's under the chimney. All right. Don't kick it out. Well, he doesn't need jack stands because that thing's lifted. All right, so Angel, I'm assuming. You don't like his donuts. Do you like the pizza place? And what kind of pizza do you go for? I'm totally judging you right now. I bought a 397-piece O-ring assortment. There's 396 in here right now. We're about to hopefully make it 395. Royal Feast. Is that like the name of a pizza they have, or is that like you're saying it is a royal feast? I'm a man. You got to speak dumb to me. Mansplain it to the man. Find an O-ring. Find an O-ring. Is this... Is that... That's... not quite. Close. Their name of their supreme. Okay, okay. I hear you. I hear you. I think... What's the worst that could happen, right? Yeah, that's good. Very nice, very nice, very nice. All right, so O-ring, go down there. Oh God, I just saw like a whole handful of O-rings fall off their little holder thing. That's gonna suck next time I have to open that. But that's not a problem for today. That's a problem for whenever I have to open that again. Okay, that's not gonna fit. There we go. So, did you guys have a nice Christmas? Mine was Christmassy. I've really reached the point where I have no idea what the hell else goes on this motor. I've got 4 tubs full of crap, and I don't know where the hell any of it goes. I do know that the oil pan goes right here. Really all I know. I think the oil pump goes here, and I think the water pump goes here, and I've got those sitting over there. But I don't know if I can put those on yet. I am so out of my depth with all this. It's kind of fun. I do need a helper. Do you know any? I could use a helper because my son can't be found. He's either in the shed out back turning pallets of wood into other things of wood, or he's in his room video gaming, or he's talking to his little girlfriend, or he's hanging out with my daughter's boyfriend who he hunts with, which is what he's doing tomorrow, so he won't be with me. So I plan to send him a lot of pictures of pizza. Yeah. He would help me. If I was like, hey, dude, come out and help me, he would come help me. But, like, I walked out here on my own to do stuff. I really thought, like, he would be coming out and just finding things, even if he was cleaning the same wheel every time he came out. when I was 14, that's what I wanted to do, was like get a car ready for me. I don't know. There's feetfinder.com, there's OnlyFans. Is there like a Subaru Sidekicks? And like you put in I have an 02 Bug-Eye and a lifted 24 cent and a 91 Sandbar, and I used to own a 22 Outback, and I'm getting ready to get an 04 Bug-Eye, Blob-Eye, and turn the 04 Blob-Eye into a Bug-Eye. And then they would like match people, and wow, that I shouldn't do that because lesbian thing. But they would like match people to get. Shouldn't do that either. They would match people together, and I don't know. I think the brake parts cleaner is kicking in with the garage beer. Teenagers suck. So I don't know if you heard about the shooting in Rocky Mount yesterday. Happened at Abby's work, my daughter. She was working. I could tell you more fun stuff about that tomorrow. But yeah. I really don't know what else I'm supposed to do with this thing right now. There, I wiped the gasket surface. So I'll be online tonight looking for an oil pan gasket. I have the exhaust header and the turbo in here. I don't know how the hell I'm supposed to get to the bottom box because there's not enough room here for me to get that out. Huh. This could be very bad. Buy a K24. Oh God. I don't take advice from people that are only number 2 in the chat, sir. All right, see you at 8 a.m. Bye, Steve. Bye, Angel. I'll bring you this piece of crap and take that mediocre WRX from you at some point. I'll let you hold on to it. I'm not buying a K24. Take your own advice. Get out of my chat. Bye. Oh, God, how am I going to get this out of here? This is not going to go well. Okay, that actually went okay. That hurt. What's in this one? Oh, God. Open, you bastard. Oh, my God, that's a lot of Wow, that smells like gas. Okay, that is definitely not needed yet. Oh, boy. Okay, all right. Ha. You're both still in here watching because I'm funny. Oh, God. Just pull my spleen. Jesus. Where the hell's my helper? Go in the hole, you bastard. Oh, shit. Okay, first time. That's freaking empty. I don't know why that's under here. Stop looking at my butt, Jesse. There's a timing belt in there. All right. Timing covers. Banjo for the turbo. There it is. Is that it? Is that it? That is... Don't know what the heck this is. I'm looking for the dipstick. that would go into the oil pan, because I'm not sure if I have to install that a special way. Okay. Well, it's got to be in one of the other boxes then. Yeah, I know where the dipstick is. I'm picking up what you're putting down, and I'm feeling like it right now. So this is the red bug eye. I'm tired, dog. I'm still waiting on the gaskets. That'll probably be Tuesday. So I've just got these rocker covers sitting here for now, with 2 bolts holding them on. But once I get the gaskets, I can actually seat them and torque them down correctly. I pulled the oil pan out and sprayed some brake cleaner in there and swished it around and poured that out. And then, like, no lie, I had chunks of bearing and metal in my hand, and I like sprinkled it out. There's a lot of metal in there that I could not see before. So that's going to go inside and get scrubbed inside with some Dawn dish soap, and then dried. I did clean and inspect the oil pickup tube. There's no cracks in it. And the screen itself is clean. So, and it flows. So, that should be fine. Gotta clean this thing, the baffle, too. Might as well take that inside and clean that at the same time. Yeah, I would love to know where the heck the dipstick is. Shut up. Oh, you lost my face. Hi, subject lost. I'm up here. Stop looking at my crotch. Okay, you're still looking at my crotch. Still looking at my crotch. Still looking at my crotch. That's a worse sight. Get lock on my face. There we go. Does it look better when it's zoomed out? I know it's just my face, but does it look better when it's zoomed out than when it's zoomed in? No motor, but it does have a transmission. I don't know what the inside looks like, which doesn't really bother me because the whole inside of this car is like immaculate. So I've got all the interior parts I could want out of there. And just the couple videos he sent me, it looked a whole lot better than this one does. There might be some dents in places that I couldn't see on the videos that I showed you, but overall, I mean, it looked all right. I'm not sure what this piece is, but these are like really nasty looking now after cleaning them. It's almost like they're oxidized. That is like a gasket seal. So I think this goes, if I had to guess, it goes maybe over part of the water pump and then seats next to, yeah, probably like that or something like that. But I might need to order a new one of these if I can find one, because that's kind of gross looking. I don't even know what this thing is. It has 66D written on it. Can you see it when it's in the car? This? No. So I know where you're going with that, but like I don't know if it's gonna fail or whatever. Like it's just metal, but like metal can break. I don't know. We'll look. But I don't know. So there's that. Maybe this. That couldn't be the dipstick, right? Because of that big bend, I just don't feel like that would be the dipstick. That's also kind of raunchy. That might have to get replaced too. Oh well. Maybe I threw it under the car or put it in the trunk. We'll find it at some point. And I need an oil cooler, and that's going to be like a $400 part. So, little by little, we'll get there, little by little. All right. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it upside down. And we're going to cover it here. All right. Well, I'm going to go to Walmart. I'm going to get more black vinyl. I'm going to have arts and crafts time tonight. I'm going to make something. I'll show it to you on Instagram probably when I'm doing it on Cricut. But I'm going to make something for the side of the truck for the show tomorrow. And I'm going to kill the live stream. So thanks for hopping on, even though you hopped on very late. And it was noticed and has been documented that you were not supportive the entire time. And we will be taking that out of your ownership claim to the blue bug eye or something. I don't know what I'm saying. All right, home slice. It's been real and it's been fun, but it ain't been real fun. Don't forget, let's see, don't forget to have your pet spayed and neutered. Tip your waitresses on the way out. Check your oil after an 11-hour drive. Friends don't let friends drive ridge lines. Deuces.